Hold on tight because I've got banging crypto adoption news for you, along with the new head of the House Financial Services Committee who's going to be helping us out with those crypto regs. FDIC in trouble. Yeah, they tried to debank us. XRP excellent price action at the end.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
We got lots to cover today, like the FDIC in trouble, which should put a smile on all of our faces. But before we get into that, you, the viewer, matter most. Wayne Radio says, I finally got the notice. That's right, hit the notification bell because Wayne Radio was first. Well done on that move. What else do I got for you? Pete's Holiday says, and giraffes. No, that's some funny, educated sarcasm. Love it. Yes, 7% of the viewers watching this show are female, 93% are male, and 0% are giraffes. Maybe they identify as giraffes. I don't know. Keyhoff26 says, I'm the first one for my family in crypto. Female. Started in January 2021. Learned the patterns and patience with Doge. Held to this fall. Got a 1,200% profit. Well done. Moved a large chunk in XLM and XRP and put 2 new meme coins. Now my sons and husband are definitely drawn closer with interest, but it feels good to be the pioneer, I admit. Love seeing the ladies lead the way when it comes to crypto. But let's do it because today is a good news day and I've got lots of it. Bitcoin sitting at 99,610. Screw the heat map. Let's just get into the good news. Vancouver City Council passes motion to become a Bitcoin friendly city. The Vancouver City Council greenlit a motion to explore integrating Bitcoin into its financial operations, including a possible BTC reserve and payments option. Mayor Ken Sim introduced the motion to become a Bitcoin-friendly city before the December 11th meeting, suggesting it could be a way to safeguard against inflation and currency evaluation. Yeah, this is big stuff. This is what Kim said. When it was his turn to speak, Sim said he filed the motion in response to challenges in the future and a way to secure the next 100 years. We have affordability challenges, and I truly believe that Bitcoin can be something that can all solve our challenges, both financial and affordability. Now, I'm highlighting this because you are seeing this in the United States, you are seeing this in Canada, you're seeing it in a bunch of countries across the globe where individual regions, states, districts, whatever you want to call it, are like, yo, we need to protect ourselves. So let's get into some strategic reserves in case our parent government screws us over. God, I wonder how many of us watching right now, men, women, and giraffes, could say that their government is screwing them over, screwing their currency, misusing their funds, adding to debt. Hell, I think that's 99.999% of you out there. So this is a good move, and I'm going to keep reporting it as states, district, regional rights. Yes, everyone, they want BTC. Ooh, good news for us, right? Well, there's a little something to this. Representative French Hill is the new chair of the House Financial Services Committee. French Hill has won the Republican race to become the next chair of the House Financial Services Committee. Remember, we watch Patrick McHenry on the live streams all the time. And McHenry's Republican, and this is where I show you how I play fair. I don't worry if it's Democratic. I don't worry if it's Republican. The knock I have on this, McHenry's a Republican, and he threatened Gensler tons of times. Oh, here, let me show you. This was in 2023. Gensler threatened with subpoena over FTX transactions. You refuse to be transparent. That's what McHenry said. Your lack of responsiveness to this committee's legitimate oversight continues to be unacceptable. I do not want to be the first chairman of this committee to issue a subpoena to the SEC, and you should not want to be the first SEC chair to receive one. Well, guess what, McHenry? You didn't do shit. You threatened. You're like a parent that catches your kid doing something wrong going, that next time I'm going to slap that hand. And then the next time happens, you're like, ooh, don't make me slap your hand next time you do it. And the kid's like, okay, let me try this again. So then the kid does it again. And, one more time. You do it one more time, I'm going to smack that hand. And the kid's like, you're a fucking liar. I'm going to keep doing it. And the kid keeps doing it. Well, Gary Gensler is the kid here, and McHenry was the parent. Think of all the damage that could have been saved if McHenry actually went through with what he said and got a subpoena for Gensler. Now, wait. We're going to go back to French Hill, but I want to talk about this, okay? I'm bothered by this because Gensler saw that it was all talk and no walk. Are we going to get the same thing from French Hill? Crypto-friendly Hill defeated Rep. Andy Barr and Frank Lucas of Oklahoma. Hill will now lead the House's efforts on cryptocurrency legislation, banking policy, housing, and other financial services. His leadership comes as pro-crypto administration President Donald Trump seeks to reshape. Hill, who succeeds retiring House Financial Service McHenry, has expressed his intentions to investigate the debanking allegations affecting the industry. So again, I'm going to take this approach. Like I said, don't care if you're Democratic, don't care if you're Republican. If you do a good job, golf clap. I love it. You do a bad job, get the fuck out. Seriously, for me, it's not about party lines. For me, it's about just being effective. If the Dems would have done a great job regulating crypto, I would have golf clapped the Dems. If McHenry would have actually subpoenaed Gensler, I would have golf clapped McHenry. But he didn't. All talk, no walk. You want to know what's not all talk and no walk? The FDIC getting in trouble because of what? Oh, Operation Choke Point 2.0. You mean the same thing that McHenry threatened Gensler about and all that other kind of stuff? Yeah, okay. FDIC ordered to cease blanket redacting in Coinbase Freedom of Information Act. We covered this a few weeks ago, where Coinbase won the FOIA thing, saying basically, look, we want to see exactly what your choke point documents are. And you know what the FDIC did? Every piece of paper they gave them. I don't have paper. Like, no one uses paper anymore. Every piece of paper was all covered in black redaction lines. Like, the whole freaking thing. I shared that article with you a few weeks ago, and it was not much to read. So now the FDIC has been ordered by the courts to make more thoughtful redactions. On December 12th, hey, that's today. That's why you hit the subscribe button on this breaking news. Judge Anna Reyes flagged excessive redactions made by the FDIC in reply to Coinbase's Freedom of Information Act complaints. Reyes pointed to the FDIC's lack of good faith and subpar order compliance in documents provided. Paul Grewal on X added that the agency may also be withholding relevant information from the industry. Stuff like Choke Point 2.0. And we're not talking about what we do in the bedroom. We're talking about what the FDIC, SEC, and a whole bunch of other regulators out there were trying to do to kill crypto. Essentially what happened was this. The court said, you know how you're redacting everything to protect your own ass? That ain't gonna fly, girlfriend. Start being a bit more thoughtful or else you're gonna get into further trouble. So, we have the courts backing us up with this, which is freaking awesome. Broader look at the market. 80 right now, we're sitting at extreme greed. 66 out of 100 means what? It's favoring alts, but we've seen recently, you know, like Bitcoin goes down 1%, the alts go down 5%. So we're still kind of in that pattern yet again. Let's swing it on over to XLM price action, where as of late, we've seen a little bit of down pressure. We're still above 40 cents. And I think, honestly, for XLM fans, that's a win. Volume, 850 million. That's a freaking huge win, considering the volume is normally 40 to 50 million. That's what it was before the election news took effect. Now let's swing it on into those candlesticks to see if anything pops out at us. I'm going to the 15-minute because you know the deal, ladies. Takes longer than that. You sure as hell ain't hitting the right buttons. Yeah, look at this move right here. We had a bad move right here. Hit that bottom. We pumped up. We know what happened over the weekend and what also happened with 60 minutes and what also happened with what, everyone? Yeah, well, let's just not rehash it. Either way, XLM is holding above 40 cents, and it's a good move. That candlestick that propelled us above that 40 cent right here was a strong one. Now, could we breach the 45? Well, we touched 45 a couple times, but we couldn't hold it there. Near-term resistance, 45 cents for XLM, with a lot of floor support above 40 cents. XRP, the story is very similar, and that's kind of what bothers me. Because before this move, and look at this, this is the same one-day chart for XRP and XLM. Don't they look pretty similar? Before this move, XRP and XLM were doing different things. But now you can see they're kind of walking a little bit better in lockstep. And that's not good. We liked it when each one was doing their own thing and their own time for their own intensity. XRP, the story is this. We've got plenty support above 220, yes. We did breach $2 and go to 190, but look how quickly we pop back up. And we pop back up blowing right through 220. So the market is still thinking the same thing. Go into this weekend, above 220, we're good to go. And you're like, well, Klaus, why does it matter what happens when we go into this weekend? Because on Wednesday, the 18th, I sure as hell hope Wednesday's the 18th, or else I'm going to look like an idiot on cam right now. Wednesday, the 18th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Jerome Powell rate cuts. It's going to be good for crypto. If he pauses, bad for crypto. If he drops a 50 basis point jumbo cut on us, like the Canadians did for my friends du Nord, yeah, well, guess what? That could definitely pump the markets. Quarter cut, it'll keep us going on the same path. So as long as we go into that meeting looking good, we should escape the meeting looking good. In terms of XRP volume, still super healthy, a lot of interest. And remember, just in the near-term future, what do we have for XRP? ETF news, RLUSD launch, and oh, I heard rumors about now a change in the SEC, which means what, everyone? Ripple could IPO it, which would be great for all of us and great for the XRP community. So we got new leadership in the House Financial Services Committee, and I'm going to be honest with you. I give everyone the benefit of the doubt until, yep, they prove me wrong. So McHenry, when everyone said, oh, dude's not going to do anything, the first thing I said was, hey, give this guy a chance. Same thing with French Hill. Give French Hill a chance to see if he's actually going to stay true to his word. It's going to be a hell of a lot easier for him to do it than McHenry. Why? Because the House, Senate, and presidency are all Republican controlled. So he's not going to face as much opposition. Because think about that. Even if McHenry did something really good, which he should have held Gensler accountable. He should have subpoenaed the guy. When you threaten and you don't do shit about it, it makes you look like a weak punk bitch. Yeah, you got some bad kids at your house? It's probably because you don't discipline them. Either way, this is good for all of us because now French Hill has the entire political system behind him, majority-wise. Now, the Dems can still dig their feet in. We understand that. We've seen the fight that they've put up here over the last several days. But come January 20th, the Republicans are in control. And they're going to start right away on crypto regs, focusing on Choke Point 2.0, which ties into what? The FDIC getting in trouble for blanket redactions. For real, I wish I had a piece of paper here, because, like, I don't. Actually, I do. I have a piece of paper right here. And basically, the entire piece of paper was, like, all black lines, like, written across it, like, black line, black line, black line. It was, like, nuts. Yeah. My one piece of paper, and I just ruined it. So there you go. That's the deal. New leadership. FDIC in trouble for blanket redactions, Vancouver wanting to be a Bitcoin crypto-friendly city. What else do you want for a late Thursday juicy crypto news video? Nudes? No, you gotta go to my OnlyFans for that. Choo-choo, bitches.